You're watching Sports Final.
Well, top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final. And tonight, the litany of celebrity guest co-anchors continues with the greatest quarterback ever to throw a spiral at Blackburn College, Mr. Rick Little, everybody.
Great to be here. Just quickly here, Chris Dewar, Kurt LaBelle, Joe Morano, Rick Little. Which name doesn't fit, you will know here soon.
I can tell you won more football games, though, than all of those guys, be it coaching or playing over the course of your career.
I got that going for me, hopefully.
You do indeed. We're going to make it easy tonight. We're going to throw you a school you know. The Quincy Blue Devils, big one tonight for them.
Huge game for them. Critically important conference game on tap tonight for the Blue Devils. And Moline in town with the Western Big Six standings in a jumble. Either way, someone was going to come out of tonight's contest with 2 league losses. We see here we got the Lindauer kid from Moline. That's a tremendous player. But here you got Cole Abbey that's driving to the basket and gets the basket in the foul. So he'll take that without question. Next you see a nice entry pass to D'Angelo Dean, who fights, gets the basket. Had a big night tonight, D'Angelo. But we got more Cole Abbey as Cole comes back with a huge 3 and puts the Devils on top. Now we got Martin Kavitli auditioning for a quarterback spot maybe with a long TD throw to Mason Fairley, who gets the basket in the foul. Will take that. Blue Devils looking good. Once again, Fairley from the arc, 3-pointer, it goes. Blue Devils in great shape and looking for some good things. Check this out right here. Mason Fairley with a alley-oop pass to D'Angelo Dean, like he used to do, Mr. Dewar, back in the day. Putting the Moline kid on a poster. Great job, D'Angelo. It was a good night for the Blue Devils on the floor. Unfortunately, fall in the end. Unfortunate to say, but they do fall 62-60 Moline.
Very nicely done, sir. You're a natural at this. Let's go across town to Quincy Notre Dame, taking on a really good Breeze Mater Dei team. And right off the bat, the Raiders were really good in transition in this game. It is the Dietrich twins, I should say. Right there from Chris to Nick. Beautiful finish to start this game out. Though, Breeze Mater Dei had answers. The big fella right here, Corey Arnson, and he's a good one. Posting up, getting the bucket to fall. Back we have answers with Quincy Notre Dame from the outside. Nick Dietrich, again, firing for 3. But every time the Raiders seem to get some momentum in this game, Breeze Mater Dei would answer on the down low right here. It's Robbie Donowald going up strong, taking the bucket, and going right there. Q&D that would build an early lead in the first quarter. Sam Douglas knocking down from the wing. Then it is Mr. Alex Fitch. I told you transition basketball was good basketball for the Raiders tonight. At the other end of this will be Alex Fitch with the finish. He led his team in scoring with 13 points on the night. You know what, though? Too much in this game from Breeze Mater Dei. It is Mr. Arnson again with a pretty finish in transition. And a game that was just a 3-point game that the Raiders trailed by at the end of the 3 turns into a blowout at the end as Quincy Notre Dame loses by the final count in this one of 61-43. Elsewhere, a biggie tonight in Liberty. The Eagles all fired up for a visit from the Macomb Bombers, who are the hottest team in the area. 6 straight wins coming in. Nick Hiley going to show you why right here. Beautiful steal for the big fella, and Agent Zero goes the other direction for the pretty finger roll. But you know what? Liberty just kept coming in this game. We'll start you off with some Jared Shover from the outside, working for the 3 wide open. He'll take it, and he'll make it at that point. More to come in this one. How about some great action right here from Michael Blewett, the young guard, going to penetrate and find the bank shot. And he's going to make it go right there. Other end, though, look at this. At the end of the first quarter, we're going to have some buzzer beating action. But first, we're going to look at this. Look at the beautiful, beautiful play coming up right here from the outside from Nick Hiley. He's going to bury the 3 right there, or actually the longest 2. Here we have a buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter in this one, courtesy of that fella just inside 2-point range. Jordan Obert going to make it go at that point. Back and forth we go in this game. It was a thriller from start to finish. Dalton Crawford, the big fella from Liberty, making his presence felt in the low blocks. Pretty stuff from him as the Liberty Eagles are going to pull off the major upset tonight and beat Macomb behind Mr. Crawford. Great stuff here. We'll show you his bucket. We're going to show you at the other end, though. Sensational 7-worthy McLean Johnson with a behind-the-back pass to Nick Sievers, albeit in a losing cause for the Bombers as Liberty gets the win by 16 tonight. Good victory for the Liberty Eagles. Elsewhere on the Illinois side of things, West Hancock blows out Western 62-25. West Central Southeastern, no score yet on that one. We can tell you that Route tonight knocked off Pleasant Hill, and we can also tell you that Triopia upset Carrollton tonight. So 2 big scores in the WIVC. Nothing yet from Jacksonville Lincoln. Also Unity, big time tonight over Palmyra, winning by 27. Matt Dusterhouse, another big night for that young man, Rick. Good player right there. BPCA loses to Princeville, and Clark County a loser to Camp Point Central, who's been red hot of late as well. Rumble on the River tonight. Early highlights from Canton and Payson, one of the bigger showdowns of the night. Andy Anderson, intense enough to be a football coach, Rick. He's got that scowl.
He's got the look, without a doubt.
And at the other end, Austin Hoeing doing great work for Canton at that point. Canton on the attack early and often in this one. It's Tyler Neiman with the big shot right up high off the glass. Somehow gets that to fall, but Payson would come back and answer. How about Jake Voss? Working hard on the interior. Comes up with a bank shot right here. Cody Hildebrand as well. This game didn't start till 9:15, so no score yet. We can tell you it was tight early on in this one. More for you now from Missouri. Oh, it is a huge night for Brock Bondurant. Going to have labrum surgery, so this would be the outstanding football player's last ever career basketball game. Brock Bondurant is good a safety, as we saw this year. Helps when you're 6'2" and 210, doesn't it, Rick?
We like those safeties.
You do indeed. Right off the bat in this game, good stuff from Harley Stone from Scotland County, getting the tempo set for his team. Back the other direction, though, Royce Poor. He is a phenomenal sophomore, maybe the best in the area. The kid can flat play. Reminds a lot of people of J.D. Summers, they say. Good bucket here the other direction, though, for Mr. Drew Miller, the speedster from Scotland County. Back and forth we go. More Royce Poor posting up against the bigger fellas. I tell you what, great stuff in this ball game. Don't have a final score yet on this one, but we will update you on the website when we get one. We can also tell you Mark Twain, a winner over Van Far. Monroe City loses to Winfield tonight, and it was North Shelby losing by 2 to Milan. Also, huge night for the Hannibal Pirates. We take you to Mexico, Missouri, where Matt Pugh's team was kind of the underdog tonight, but in a pivotal conference game, they didn't play like it, not by the least. Dalton Powell, your future quarterback for this team, firing from long range. A lot of good football players on this team, Rick, and that kind of helps.
It kind of surprises me. Hannibal football, makes some sense.
They do, and the big fella, Bubba Williams there, played tight end for the first time this season, showing his post moves. Michael Shivers, though, was the story tonight for Hannibal from the outside. 3 of his 18 points, and Hannibal pulls off the major upset on the road tonight, winning 56-51 was your final there. In Iowa tonight, Holy Trinity, too much for Harmony, and Central Lee goes on the road and beats Burlington Notre Dame. Girls scores now, and highlights Quincy Notre Dame playing in the Rumble on the River, taking on Francis Howell Central, who was supposed to be a very formidable opponent. Ended the first quarter 25-3. No better team on either side of the area, Rick.
I would agree with you. That's a major, impressive win against a talented team there.
Indeed it was, and it starts right here with Cassidy Gangenbacher with a beautiful bucket in transition at one end. Morgan Martin, the transfer from Carthage. Boy, she's a good one right there. As you see her throw up, the throw down at this point, it's a 14-point lead, actually bigger than that. It was a 22-point lead at that point. More to come right here. Miss Shannon Foley with the larceny and the layup at the other end. All Quincy Notre Dame. The Lady Raiders win in a blowout, 58-34, with your final. Speaking of surprises tonight, Unity has been red hot. What would Palmyra do there? They do a lot tonight. The Lady Panthers playing their best game of the season, doing it largely defensively. At one end, it's Evie Miles doing it both ways, defensively and getting the bucket in transition. More from Palmyra as they would open on a 14-1 run to open this game. Alexis Lawson outside for the 3. And how about Katie Serban? If at first you don't succeed, Rick, try again.
Hey, it works for me. She's going after it. Great for the stat column and great for Palmyra in the win column.
Yeah, you gotta like getting those extra rebounds at that point. Kylie Churchill trying to break that run. She finally does. Unity could never get their offense going tonight. They got some nice buckets here. They got some nice defense right here coming up from Rachel Rush with the just absolutely nasty swat. However, just too much Evie Miles in Palmyra tonight as Palmyra wins by 20 in a shocker. 65-45 was your final there. More for you tonight. Scotland County taking on Knox County, and it was a big night for Megan Creek, who had 18 points. They helped lead Scotland County past a very good Knox County team in this one. Knox looking for some answers. They would get them courtesy of Kelsey Cahalan. I'll try that again. Kelsey Cahalan from the wing right there. Good stuff from her. How about Jessica Morrow? Played well both ways tonight, offensively and defensively. You saw her with a big block. Jenna Strange trying to get Knox County back into this game. Scotland County, though, too much tonight. The Lady Tigers behind is Megan Creek, who finishes the fast break neatly here. Gets the victory tonight. 48-46 was your final. Scoreboard now. We've got the North Shelby girls falling to Milan, 51-23. Monroe City, a winner over Winfield. Bowling Green gets a huge win over Wright City. Miss Schurter with another huge night for her. Stat line of the night, Mackenzie Grossman, 21 points, 10 rebounds, and I think they said 10 blocks. That's a triple-double, kids. That's impressive. 45-43 over Van Far. Louisiana, big winner over Ellsbury, 50-38. Finally tonight, the Canton girls in action taking on Wellsville Middleton, and the Canton girls got off to a good start in this game at the Rumble on the River, which is 4 days worth of really quality basketball at John Wood. Continues tomorrow. Lots of highlights in overtime. This is a great bucket right here from Courtney Ballman, who played hard tonight. Canton loses, but Canton showed some moxie behind Lauren Janney as well. Unfortunately, Canton fell down 10 early, never got back into this game. A couple of other scores to pass along. In Iowa tonight, Central Lee, a winner over Burlington Notre Dame, 72-60. And in college basketball, it was HLG's women beating McMurray on the road, 65-39. And something near and dearer to Rick Little's heart, coming up tomorrow at 11 a.m., we will announce our 16th annual All Do or Die team. Your Player of the Year, your Coach of the Year, your All Do or Die team. Rick, I think you've got a couple of defensive ends who might find their way onto that team.
I'd like to have them again next year, and certainly I hope they make an impression on this team.
I tell you what, you did a great job this year. Unfortunately, the IHSA left you out, but good season, good year for football though in the area.
Great year, and certainly we're going to try again next year. So we just keep at it.
A lot of nice pieces, a lot of nice young pieces for Rick Little. Hey, you did a great job today.
Hey,
Comfortable?
and that's somewhat a much newfound respect. No doubt about it. This is much more difficult than it looks. So. Again,
you thought an idiot could do it because I was doing it, didn't you?
Not exactly, but a lot of fun.
All right, we appreciate it, buddy. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for overtime.